All right, y'all. What's going on? What's up? What is going on, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live round by round. Feels like it's been a minute since I did one. I got to be doing a few more here pretty soon because we got some more fights coming up I want to watch and just kind of go back and catch some glimpses of some strengths and some weaknesses of some of these ladies fighting in the next couple of weeks. Shout out to Marcus Bell. What's up, Marcus Bell? He said, ready for the round by round. Cool. Shout out to Marcus Bell. He made this request for Mackenzie Dern versus Loopy Godinez. Because as y'all know, Mackenzie Dern is fighting for the title in a couple of weeks. Right? She's fighting UFC 321 against Verna Jandiroba. So kind of want to go back and just look at, what went on in this fight, look at her strengths in this one, and just kind of gauge what Verna might be up against this time around. Verna is in a rematch with Mackenzie Dern, right? So I want to see, because that version that Loopy faced was a little bit different than the version that Verna faced just a little while back, a little ways back. So yeah, just getting some stuff straight here. But I got the fight pulled up on the side already. I'm just kind of letting it buffer up. And then I want to go ahead and turn that on. So yeah, a little bit of information about this fight. Man, wow. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really remember anything about this fight. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm sure it wasn't like a boring fight, because let's be real. Loopy's never in a boring fight. Neither is Mackenzie Dern. But I really can't remember how this fight went and what happened in it. What's up, BJ? He said, "Is it on YouTube?" I don't know. I'm using Fight Pass. You might have to check UFC's website. They, how they do whenever they're leading up to a title fight. They put up some of the throwback fights. So check out YouTube real quick. Let me know if you want to watch it with me. See if you find it. If you can't, I'll get started here in a minute. But yeah, I haven't I haven't watched this fight more than once. I think that was the only time I watched it when it came out, that that first time they fought, and that was it. Like, so I'm questioning myself, like, did I think it was a boring fight, or was I mad with the decision, or what? Like, usually I'll go back and watch a fight more than once like this, but I just really can't remember what happened in this one. Let me see. It took place August 3rd last year. All right, so it's just a year old. It ain't like it's like one of those 5-6-year-old fights. Like, I think I remember Verna versus Mackenzie won more than this fight. It's on YouTube. All right, let me know when you got it queued up, and we can go from there. Just let me know. Yeah, I remember Verna versus Mackenzie Dern more than I remember this fight. and that was a little while back. He said, give him 3 minutes. All right. Yeah, so I'm just kind of looking back at a little history here at this time. So Mackenzie Dern, when she took this fight on UFC Fight Night, this was UFC Fight Night card. Let me see. She was on the main card. She was on the main card. She wasn't a co-main or anything like that. She was the fifth one down, right above Joel Alvarez and Brenner, Elvis Brenner. Oh, that was a card with Tony Ferguson where he got choked out again. Yeah, this was a decent card. Let's see, you had Sam Hughes and Victoria Dudakova on this card. Michael Chiesa versus Tony Ferguson. Yeah. Magomedov and Olex, whatever his name is. I remember that fight. Okay, yeah. So some of these fights I remember. I just don't know why I forgot about this card. But anyways, yeah, at this time, Mackenzie Dern was coming off of a 2-fight losing streak. She just lost to Amanda Lemos, and before that, she had lost to Jessica Andrade. And I remember those fights. Okay, I remember how those fights went. But this one here against Loopy, I don't remember. This cracked her 2-fight losing streak. So we're going to kind of go back and watch it and just see what Mackenzie Dern struggled with and what she was able to thrive in against boxer, wrestler, and Loopy. Because sometimes Loopy, she will kind of be stingy with some shots. But Loopy's an exciting fighter, too. I got to say that. Like, I was looking back at, just some of her clips and, her resume. Like, Loopy has never really been in, like, a bad fight. Like, if anybody would want to tune in to fights, I would tell them to watch some of Loopy's fights. But let me see. Loopy, she was coming off a loss to Verna. Okay, so Loopy was coming off a loss to Verna. She was actually on a nice little win streak. Wow, look how active she was that year too, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, Loopy was on a 4-fight win streak. She won 4 fights in 2023. She beat Cynthia Calvillo, Emily Ducote, Elise Reed, and Tabitha Ricci. She beat all of them in 2023. And I think that's one of the things about Loopy Godinez, man. Like, I think she kind of suffers in like the bigger fights because, she fights so much. She's like one of the more active strawweights. I think she's like been the most active strawweight in the UFC, because she'll take a fight on short notice just like that. She'll jump right into a fight and just, go for it. So sometimes I think training camp suffers for the bigger fights. I mean, what do y'all think? What you think about that, Marcus? Like, I think that's one of the things about Loopy. Like, that's why she suffers in some of her bigger caliber fights, like against Dern or Jandiroba, or even like Angela Hill. You remember she lost to Angela Hill. But she doesn't have like a great deal of losses. So, she's lost to some of the more experienced fighters, but never really been beaten, beaten bad. I'll say that. Yeah, so 2023 was a big year for Loopy. She won 4 fights in a row, but then she went on a 2-fight losing streak. Like I said, whenever she stepped the game up, she lost to Verna, and then she stepped into this fight with Dern and lost. But now she's on another 2-fight winning streak against Palostri and Andrade. And I remember that Andrade fight. We remember that Andrade fight. All right, you ready? So Andrade, that was a good fight with Loopy. She was able to beat her. Something Dern wasn't. So it's crazy, man, how these styles match up. But let's go ahead and get this thing started because I want to call this one here and then just kind of talk about it. I really want to go back and just analyze what happened because, I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be real. This fight's fresh to me. It's almost like I'm watching it brand new. Yeah, it's like a brand new fight to me, which kind of makes it more interesting and exciting for me right now. So let's get this thing going. BJ said Loopy might be the most active strawweight. I think she is. I think next to Angela Hill, she probably is. BJ said link or no. Yeah, man. If you mean after, if you want to get a link after, for sure. If you want to talk about the fight after, but I want to jump on this one right now. All right, so real quick, the tail of the tape. Before we start the fight, I got it paused on the tail of the tape. At this time, Mackenzie Dern was 31. Loopy was 30. Okay, Mackenzie Dern, yeah, she's about 5'4". I always thought she was like 5'5". They got her at 5'4". Loopy's 5'2". They both weighed in 115 and a half. Dern with the longer reach of 63 and Loopy with the 61-inch reach. Dang, man. Plus 105 underdog here. Loopy was plus 105 underdog. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you meant like after, like, if you want to get your thoughts or something on the fight. But all right, you good. All right, let me scroll through the fight and I'm gonna give y'all a time frame where to start. All right, I see the ref, Greg. Ring card girl round 1. Let me see. I'm going to start at the 148 mark on my. All right. Yeah, I'm going to start at the 148 mark on my video. So here we go. It's throwing Mackenzie Dern's face right now, 148. 3, 2, 1, and play. Here we go. Mackenzie Dern looks fresh. She looks ready. Don't even look like she's wearing really any damage. Like, she just doesn't look like a worn fighter either. After those last 2 fights. All right, they touching up round 1. There's the jab from Mackenzie Dern right away. Oh, they exchange jabs. Loopy with the high guard. Ooh, nice jab from Loopy again. So we already seeing these two jabbing. Dern falling short with the 1-2 in the jab. She throwing a high kick up. Misses. Oh, nice jab and hook for Loopy as she's punching her way in. Okay. Mackenzie Dern with a combination on the guard. Body kick from Dern. Oh, double jab from Loopy. She backing Dern up. She said, I'm going to back this girl up here. Oh, there's a jab from Dern, double. Oh, another shot from Loopy. That left hook from Loopy's nice, though. There's that long stiff arm jab from Dern. She misses with the 1-2 again. Inside leg kick from Dern. Exchange lefts. Ooh, good right hand. Ooh, return jab from Loopy, snapping Dern's head back. I like that high guard from Loopy. She was cracking Dern with some shots, but I like that long jab from Mackenzie. Oh, good left hook from Loopy. As Mackenzie Dern was on the exit to the right, she caught her with that left hook. She pressuring her way in. A little bit more flat-footed here because she wants to put some power on Dern. 1-2 on the guard from Dern, not a clean combination. Oh, nice takedown from. Oh, let me go back to that. I gotta go back. That was weird. I gotta go back to the 345 mark. I gotta catch that. I gotta scrub it just a little bit. At 342, did she trip? Okay. At 341, Dern threw a right calf kick and nice takedown from Loopy. But she didn't play with that takedown. Look, she didn't play with that takedown. Hold on. Let me pause. I got to talk about that moment for right there. So Loopy, she got the takedown on Dern, but Dern started to go straight for the arm bar. So Loopy pushed her off. And she went right back to the feet. Smart. You don't want to play. Back to the stand-up. All right, Dern pumping that double jab out. Right hand over the top. Nice jab from Loopy. Loopy's actually found her range a little bit better, I think. And she's landing, like, even though they're singles, she's landing cleaner. But Dern is busier. Okay, double jab. And she level changes. Clinch up here. Dern's got one underhook, and she's put Loopy to the cage with a knee to the body. Dern looking strong. Yeah, Dern was looking pretty strong in this fight, but so was Loopy. Loopy throwing Dern off. Ooh, good head kick, left hand from Loopy. Dang. That was 2 good shots from Loopy. That head kick and then that left kind of looked like it kind of rocked Dern a little bit. Oh, good shotgun jab by Loopy. Snapping Dern's head back. Oh, left, right from Loopy. Ooh, she knocked Dern back. Those some good shots. Another jab from Loopy. Dern missing that high kick again. She's spamming that high kick. Another jab from Loopy. Oh, good right hand through the guard by Dern. She threw that 1-2. Ooh, good calf kick on the into that combination from Loopy. Loopy actually had good range in this fight. You know, she was not afraid to go in there and engage. And good looping shots from Dern, power shots. Back to the jab from Loopy. Oh, good hard right hand through the guard again from Dern. Now she going for the takedown. Boom, big takedown. Big takedown for Dern. Ooh, she's going straight to the full mount. She knew she was losing that striking battle after a while, so she had to go for the takedown. That was smart off of the shot that she landed, that right hand. Then she locked that head up, head toss, and now right to the full mount. Oh, Loopy's holding her tight. She don't want that ground and pound. Smart on Loopy. She holding her tight. Dang, I think Loopy was winning that striking battle too, man. Loopy's holding on. Loopy's holding on tight. Dern can't get her off. Can't get no range here to, start working. Uh-oh. Dern with the transition to the armbar. She landed a couple of shots there. Or one hammer fist. Dang, she beating Loopy on the face here. With a minute to go. Still got a long way to go in this round. Dang, I forgot the round went this way. Oh man, the armbar. Nice transition to a roll. She rolled right into that armbar on Loopy. Let's see how Loopy handles this thing. Dang, I forgot about all of this, man. All of this was going down. Ooh, dang, Dern is working. She beating Loopy up with one hand and then got the other hand locked in for the armbar just in case. 30 seconds left. Good defense by Loopy. I mean, she getting beat in the face. Her nose is bleeding right now. I can already see that blood. With 15 seconds, oh, Loopy got free. Loopy's in that closed guard. Now she's going to finish on top here. Good ending. Good ending to the round for Dern. Dang, man, I got to give this round to Dern. Got to give this round to Dern. All right, that's the end of round one. All right. I got to all right, let me pause it for a minute and just talk about it. I give the first round to Dern. I think Dern was really she looked to be she wanted to really put that pressure on early in the round. Like she wanted to, land those combinations and just get started with, landing power shots and put a lot of pressure on Loopy. But Loopy was hitting her. Loopy was hitting her with some good double jabs and snapping her head back a few times. So she had to be smarter about her entry. So eventually, when she found that opening off the right hand, she went straight for the takedown. I think she wanted to stand a little bit with Loopy, but she saw that she was getting countered and she couldn't get Loopy's timing down. So she said she going straight to the ground. She went straight to the ground, which is smart. Almost got the armbar there too. But Loopy, I got to give her credit on her submission defense there. She kept it tight for the most part. And Loopy is strong. Like, I forgot how strong Loopy is, against some of these bigger girls too. She's got really good defense when it comes down to, like these submission positions. She's smarter than, she's smarter than I thought. You know what I mean? Like, she's definitely smarter than I remember, about some of her positioning. But yeah, I give during the first round, a lot of ground and pound shots, a lot of hammer fists, while she was trying to isolate the arm and drew a little bit of blood. But Loopy put a little smudge under Dern's eye. She landed some good right hands this round. But let me see the instant replay here. Hold on. BJ said Dern was getting hit. Dern was just hitting harder and more often than the takedown. He said Mackenzie was trying to isolate that arm. Yeah. Marcus said that fight was a war. All right. So Loopy had a good start to the round, but the ground is going to be the problem where the ground is, where she's going to be suffering at, especially, always trying to defend those submission attempts from Mackenzie Dern. Oh, my bad. I was drinking on something here. So, all right. They didn't show no instant replay here. So I was just letting it play through. So going back into round two, I'm starting at the 7:56 mark. 3, 2, 1, go. Got the top view angle here. And let's go. Here's round two. Touch them up. All right, Mackenzie starting with the jab. Ooh, good. Ooh, that was a good jab left hook from Loopy. Oh, wow. Good left hand from Loopy. She tried to throw that knee, but she caught her with that left. Mackenzie Dern punching her way in, muscling in. Oh, she pulling guard. See, she punched her way right into a clinch because she didn't want to stand. Loopy got a few good shots in this round already. All right, she's locked up. Dern got her locked up. All right, Loopy pushed her off. Loopy got that high guard, and that's why she able to throw that jab. That was a good jab right there. But, good 1-2 from Dern. Some of them shots skid, but they still catch. Ooh, that was a good right hand by Dern. And Loopy is bleeding. And this is kind of where Loopy suffers, when she starts to bleed like this because, it compromises her breathing. Loopy at the high guard, but, some of them punches are still getting through. That's a good jab by Loopy. There's another one by Loopy. She got to follow up. Ooh, good left hook by Loopy. That is good, though, like how she's setting up the left hook with the jab. That's a 2-1 from Dern. Dern throwing an inside leg kick. It's just Dern's defense, man. Like, good jab by Loopy. Dern just doesn't have that defense, man. Dern, she really throws with some power on her shots, though. Oh, good left hands right there. Good left hand from Loopy. Dern's still putting that pressure on to make Loopy want to fight. That's why Loopy has the double and triple. Oh, good left hand by Loopy. She got to follow up because Dern's not going anywhere. She got to get her respect. That's how Andrade and Lemos did it. Even then, it was hard for Lemos, though. I know she's kind of apprehensive because of the takedowns. Ooh, a good high kick by Dern, but it was partially blocked. And then that was a good jab by Loopy. Another good jab by Loopy. Dern going in for the clinch. Loopy pushed her off. Good left hook from Loopy. Loopy just working with that left. She got to follow up, though. Like I was saying earlier, I think she's just a little apprehensive because she don't want to get too far in the range and get taken down like this right here. Loopy grabbed that leg right there, man. So she went for the body kick. Oh, Loopy missed that right hook after that left hand. Dern still applying a lot of pressure. Ooh, good body kick there from Dern, off balance. I think Loopy's been landing like the sharper punches, in my opinion. Oh, good right hand left by Dern. Good leg kick by Loopy after the left. Good combination there. That's what I'm saying. She got to pick it up, though. Double jab by Dern, missed. She got countered. Loopy step to the side. Yeah, Loopy got to find that range with the right hand. Yeah, Loopy kind of, I won't say she breathing hard, but she kind of pacing herself now, maybe because of that blood. She got a double. Oh, good right hand by Dern. See, this round is still up for grabs. Ooh, good shotgun jab again from Loopy. She got to follow up. This round is still up for grabs. Dern with the jab. Dern with another. Dern throwing her jab out now. Yeah, Loopy's a little bit more. I think she's a little more ahead here. Loopy putting that pressure on now. She'll switch places. She'll let Dern come forward. Oh, good calf kick there by Dern. Good push kick there by Dern. Uh-oh. Mackenzie. Oh, Mackenzie better watch it. Loopy being sneaky. Loopy got her own takedown. Nice takedown there. Surprised her. She said, I'm going to cap this round off. Look at her trying to get that standing triangle choke there. That Andrade Lemos choke. Nah, you ain't going to get that. She ain't got that strength like Andrade. Dern was trying to, okay. Loopy trying to go for that big takedown and cap the round off. I think I'm going to give this round to Loopy, though. I think she was a little bit more active, a little bit more effective. But Dern definitely in the fight, man. BJ says she broke Dern's nose in round one. Big left hand, right hand from Mackenzie. Yeah. Mackenzie's been taking some big shots. You can see that right eye swollen. That shows you that left hook has been landing on the money, man. And she got that knot on the forehead too from a couple of them right hands. So, and you got to remember too, man. Like she just fought Lemos and Andrade back to back. So I still think that a lot of her, you know, facial features up in there, the cheekbone, the bridge of the nose, the eyebrow. I think all that area up in there is still a little, tender. She's been taking some power punches back to back, Andrade, Lemos, and now Loopy. So, yeah, I gave that round to Loopy, though. All right, let's go into round 3. Going into round 3. Touch him up for round 3. Here we go. Dang, I would like this to be a 5-round fight. Dern starting off with the jab in the right. Good left hand by Dern. Ooh, good counter left from Loopy right there. Knocked Dern back as she was trying to be aggressive. Loopy's left has been money in this fight. She just hasn't had too many follow-ups. Oh, good left hand by Loopy. Knocked Dern off balance. Combination of two things. The power of that shot and just Dern's footwork. Dern's stance isn't bad, though. I like Dern's stance. Oh, good combination by Loopy. Double left and then that calf kick. Dern's balance is so much better, but she just gets a little too forceful sometimes. Dern's still holding her own here. Trying to throw that high kick, missed. Oh, Loopy with the left hook there. She stepped in with a knee. There's the jab again. Oh, good jab by Loopy again, man. That's a power jab. There's another one. Oh, good uppercut. That was a good right uppercut from Dern. Then that left. Ooh, good jab to the body from Loopy. Another jab up top. Good jab by Dern. Damn. They were throwing some shots. Uh-oh, level change for Dern. She's going for the takedown. Started to get a little thick in there. She said, oh, I better stop striking. Let me go for the takedown. Uh-oh, big takedown for Dern. Got the boy, she picked her up on that one. Showed that strength. Now she went from the side control. Loopy scrambling up. Ooh, don't leave that neck free. Dern ain't letting her go. All right, now Dern, she's all over. Now she's trying to muscle her. Loopy got to find some space here to scramble her way back up. Uh-oh, she's up. Loopy's back up. Dern looking for the guillotine. She always looking for something. Dern trying to lock in that guillotine. But Loopy's in a good position here. Good risk control there by Loopy. She peeling it off. Loopy getting a little gassed here. I think Mackenzie is too. She looking at the clock. I see Dern looking at the clock. All right, Loopy back up. She created that separation. Round definitely up for grabs. Still, only at the 225 mark. All right, both fighters starting to slow down here a little bit. Both throwing out jabs. Oh, good left hook by Loopy. She doubling, tripling it. Yeah, I think she's kind of apprehensive to throw that right hand because she want to get taken down. Loopy, that is. Oh, good left hook. That was a good left hook by Dern. Then that right uppercut first. Dang. Good left by Loopy. Yeah, Loopy don't want to overcommit the combinations, man. But she gonna have to now. I mean, she's already defended a few takedowns and scrambled back up, so she might as well throw. She should have thrown more here. Good left to knock Dern off balance from Loopy. Dern on her bike. Ooh, good left hook again from Loopy. Another one. A lot of pressure from Loopy now. Loopy knowing she need this round. She got to follow up with more than one shot, though. She keep throwing that jab. The jab is landing, but yeah, she got to get that right hand in there. There's another one. Dang, that left hand is tearing Mackenzie up, man. She got a blind spot right there, man. She cannot duck the jab or the left hook. She got to keep her hand up. Ooh, good hard calf kick by Dern. Another hard left by Loopy. All right, clinch up here. Loopy clinching up. Good knee to the body. Yeah, Loopy definitely outlanded. That's what I was saying. Like this round, man, I'm kind of thinking Loopy's winning right here, man. Loopy's been doing a lot more work here on the feet. I don't know if it was just a takedown or what. And exchanging knees in here. Mackenzie might try to cap this thing off with the takedown, though. Nah, 20 seconds left here. Loopy trying to push it now. Hey, that's what I was saying. She should have been doing. Like, she should have been throwing like doubles. Mackenzie throwing that jab out, lazy jab. Loopy, good knee to the body from Loopy. Big shots upstairs from Dern to finish this round. 3, 2, 1. I don't know, man. I don't know. That fight was close. I know they have it as unanimous. Dang, man. That fight was close, man. I mean, I was looking at them numbers, man. Loopy was outlanding her that round. Maybe it was a takedown that got her this fight. Mm. That was a close third. I definitely gave Mackenzie Dern round 1, and I gave Loopy round 2. But this third round, it could have went either way, man. I don't know. I think Loopy might. To me, I thought Loopy won that round, man. The third round, these rounds be close, man. With Mackenzie, I forgot how close this thing was. That third round to me looked like Loopy's round just off of activity, man. Because I see the stats had her up too as far as strikes. And I thought she was putting on a lot of pressure, man. Other than that, it was a good fight, though. That was definitely a good fight. BJC had 2-1 for Mackenzie. I don't know, man. I could have saw that round for Loopy, man. I forgot how this went. Dang. Well, Marcus, I know you've been calling for this fight. What did you think, man? Like, who did you think won this fight? I don't know. I think Loop. Now that I go back and look, because it's been so long, like I said, since I watched this fight. It's been over a year. So this was the first time I watched it since then. I mean, it was a good fight, though. I forgot it being this good. I thought Loopy won, though, man. Honestly, I thought Loopy got that second and third round because she was tearing Dern up, man. Dern don't move her head at all, man. Let me see. I mean, it wasn't like a bad call, I guess. I'm gonna look at these numbers. Yeah, Marcus said I think Loopy won, even though I picked Dern. Yeah, I think Loopy won. Now go back and now that I see it again, like, did I do a post fight on this? I have to look at my channel and see if I did a post fight. Hold on. Dern versus Godinez post fight. I wonder if I did. Yeah, I did do one. Of course I did. I do one all the time, but I just can't remember what I thought happened. I'm gonna have to listen to my video and see what I had. Hold on 1 second. Let me hold on, y'all. I want to listen to my video. I'm gonna mute this thing for a second. I just want to hear who I picked and who I thought won. Hang on 1 second. Huh. Surprisingly, I gave Dern the edge in the third round. Wow. It's funny how you look at fights differently sometimes. And I just watched it that one time though. See, maybe if I went back and looked at it, it's crazy how your mind changes sometimes on fights, man. That is crazy because I just listened to my video and I thought Dern edged it out. Huh. I guess it's all in what you look at sometimes. I mean, I know she got. Did she get it? Yeah, she got a takedown, right? And there was a little bit more aggression. But when I look at Loopy's punches, it seemed like Loopy was landing more. Maybe I was doing something that day, man. Like maybe I must have been doing something as far as, just working on something or was I calling the fight too though? I can't remember. But yeah, this was my original. Hold on. This was my original. Yeah, that was my original video I did for it. And I was like, thought she was a little bit more busy, I said, with Dern. But to me, Loopy actually looked busier. No, Dern looked like she was getting hit a lot, man. Now I go back and look at it. She was definitely getting hit a lot. She was getting hit a lot. She got hit over and over with that left hand. Hold on, let me see. But yeah, that was not a bad fight. From what I'm seeing, yeah, definitely Dern looked better. This was like, of course, years after that first Verna fight, but she definitely looked better than that. But with the holes I'm seeing, I think somebody like Verna could capitalize on that. Excuse me. Yeah, because I went back and I was like, did I watch this fight more than once? I was like, no, I just watched it that one time because I was listening to the video here, and I don't think I did it round by round. Did I call this fight that night? Let me see. Because I must have missed something because that looked a little that third round did look a little easy to call for me this time around. Just a second here. You know me, I'm just kind of looking through. Yeah, there it is. Dern, Loopy. No, I didn't do a live round by round that night. They fought. Ooh, I did the I did the Andrade and Dern one. I want to hear my reaction to that one. But yeah, that was a good fight though, man. Yeah, I thought that Dern did enough. I mean, excuse me, I thought that Loopy did enough, but it was just one of them fights that can go back and forth. It can just go back and forth like that, and I still think that Loopy definitely needs to work on some things. Like around this time, she was, always taking all these taking all these little fights. And, that's why she suffered in the big fights, because didn't really have time to train for the big ones, So she's going to have to start, just tightening up on things like that. Who did she beat recently? Andrade, and she beat Pelostri. So moving forward, she's going to have to start looking at these girls like Lemos and, starting to train more and start tightening up on her defense, because once that nose gets hit, I think that's a big part of why she gets compromised. That's why her cardio kind of goes down, because when she starts leaking, man, she starts, kind of putting her, foot on the brake a little bit more. But Dern, man, Dern's got to move that head more, man. Looking in this fight again, I was like, wow, she getting hit over and over. Like that jab and that left hook was tearing the right side of her face up. And like I said, she had just fought Lemos and Andrade. That's why she had that big knot coming up in her head again, because, they tore her head up, man. Let's be real. Loopy, and when you put all these big punches together, Loopy, Andrade, and Lemos, like she was fighting these girls back to back. She was fighting these girls back to back. So her flesh was still really like tender, man. Like that's why she was getting knotted up. And then that right eye was swelling because she was not ducking that left hook. She was pulling back too much and just, dropping her right hand. So yeah, defense is still a big part of Loopy's, not Loopy, but Dern's hole in her game, man. But we'll see how it goes. October, what day is the fight? October 20. Let me see. The UFC Canada card is October 18th, so that being 25th. October 25th. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and call that one since Marcus asked me to do this one. I think I'll do maybe I'll do the Loopy Lamos fight next too, man. I want to see how. No, Loopy Verna. Loopy Verna. I got to go back and look how that one, Loopy and Verna. Like, how did Verna handle Loopy? I think Verna might have handled her a little bit better. Maybe. I'm not just saying that either, man. Hold on. When did that fight take place? Yeah, I just wanted to call that one tonight because I'm going to jump off here now. I don't have enough time to do two tonight. So let me see. Loopy and Verna, that was in March of 24. That was, that was first. Yeah, that one. Loopy lost that fight first. Yeah. So, yeah. Whenever, I might try to get that one in before the actual title fight, of course. So we'll see. I need to do one for Manon. Manon's got her fight coming up next Saturday. Yeah, the next 2 weekends are going to be crazy. UFC Canada and then UFC 320, UFC 321. This weekend, nothing too major. But yeah, the next 2 weekends are going to be wild. We got some good flyweight fights. But yeah, y'all hit that like button and subscribe. I'm getting up off of here now. And I'll try to see when I can do the other one for Lamo. Yeah, not Lamos. Why I keep saying Lamos? Loopy and Jandaroba. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.